You ever wonder what life would be like without Wi-Fi? Without buzzing phones, constant emails, and that blinding blue screen? Imagine waking up not to an alarm clock, but to the quiet rustle of cornfields and the soft nicker of a horse. That's the life of an Amish farmer. And it's not as simple as it looks. It's hard, it's quiet, but it's full of soul. Before the sun even has a chance to stretch over the hills, he's up. No alarms, no phone reminders, just instinct. The rooster crows. A baby cries somewhere in the house. The scent of coffee, real, rich, black, drifts from the kitchen wood stove. His wife's already moving, always faster than he is. She's got the bread in the oven and a pan of eggs frying on cast iron that's older than both of them. He dresses in silence, suspenders snapping into place, and steps out into the dark, cold morning. It's not glamorous. It's not romantic. It's real. The ground crunches beneath his boots. Somewhere, a lantern flickers to life in the barn. His day has begun, and there's no pause button. Not for him. Milking starts before most folks even consider waking. The cows, well, they're waiting. They always are. Quiet beasts with big, patient eyes. He hums something, a hymn maybe, or just a tune his mother used to sing. The milk pail clangs against the stool, and the barn fills with the sound of milk hitting metal. Steady, warm, real. He talks to the cows like old friends, tells them about the weather, complains about the stiff joints in his knees. They don't answer, but it don't matter. There's peace in that barn, a kind of slow calm that don't exist anywhere else. You smell the hay, feel the steam rise off their backs. There's no rush, no machines buzzing in your ear. Just you, the cow, and the job. He moves to the horses next. They're big, massive, muscle and power wrapped in leather harnesses. These ain't just animals. These are partners. They plow the land, pull the wagons, carry the weight of the whole farm on their backs. And he treats them like it. He brushes their manes, talks to them softly, checks their hooves, tightens straps. Then they're off. The wagon creaks, wheels rolling over the dirt path toward the fields. The wind hits his face sharp, cold, awake. Everything feels alive. The road's bumpy, sure, but it leads him where he needs to be. The work? It's waiting. The fields stretch out wide. Endless rows of soil cracked open and hungry. This is his canvas, his war zone, his prayer. He grips the wooden plow, feels the earth resist before surrendering. The horses pull. He walks steady behind. One line, then another, and another. There's no noise but the crunch of dirt and the breath of the horses. Sweat starts to bead on his brow, even in the morning cold. His back aches. His hands are calloused. But he don't stop. He can't stop. He knows this land like his own skin. When to plant, when to wait, what it needs. It's alive, this land, and it talks, if you listen hard enough. Lunch ain't fancy, but it's real. He comes in, boots dusty, face red from wind. His wife's laid out a spread. Thick stew with chunks of home-canned vegetables, fresh bread still warm, and a pie that smells like something from heaven. The kids are laughing, passing jars of apple butter and cold milk around the table. They don't talk much about the outside world. Don't need to. Everything they need is right here. At this table, in this moment. There's a peace in that. And after they eat, he leans back, sighs, maybe even closes his eyes for 5 minutes. But no more than that. The work's not done. The rest of the afternoon is patchwork. Fence posts need mending. The woodshed's running low. There's a broken gate by the pig pen. Always something. He grabs his tools. Worn wood handles, rusted heads. Nothing fancy, but they work. He moves from one task to the next like he's following a beat only he can hear. Sometimes his sons tag along, learning the ropes. Hammer in one hand, 1,000 questions in the other. He answers some, others he lets them figure out on their own. That's how he learned, after all. through splinters and mistakes. Before the sun calls it quits, he's back with the animals. Evening chores mirror the morning ones. Feed, water, check everyone's all right. The barn is warm again, lit with amber light. It smells of hay and leather and something comforting, like coming home. He takes his time, no rush now. The work's done, well, most of it. Always more tomorrow. He scratches the ears of the old barn cat perched on a beam. Talks to the goats like they're old war buddies. One of the horses snorts behind him and he laughs. "You too, huh?" he mutters. Another day down. Dinner's quiet. The kind of quiet you earn. Everyone's tired in the best way. Full of food and stories and that deep hum of a day well spent. They eat slow, say grace, pass the bread around. Afterward, maybe someone pulls out a harmonica or a fiddle. Maybe they just sit in rocking chairs and listen to the night roll in. There's no screens, no digital distractions, just laughter, the creak of wood, a lantern flickering. It feels like something sacred, like a memory already forming. Later, after the kids are tucked in and the fire's low, he sits at the table again, just him and a Bible, maybe a journal. A quiet prayer slips out, almost without thinking. Thank you for today, for the strength, for the little things, the quiet things. He don't ask for much, never does, just enough to keep going, just enough to do it all again tomorrow. Because he will, rain or shine, tired or not. That's the deal, that's the life. And as the lamp fades out and the stars lean close over the farmhouse roof, the Amish farmer sleeps. Not restless, not worried about tomorrow's headlines or breaking news. Just sleep, honest sleep, because this life, it's not fast, it's not loud, but it's his. Every plowed row, every split log, every drop of milk, it all tells a story. Not everyone would choose this life, but those who do, they don't look back.